Blues into the top 6 with a convincing win over Fiji and Drua in Fiji. Waratahs suffer their first loss at home versus the Reds. Chiefs put their foot down and bulldozed the Crusaders in a top-of-the-table clash. And Brumbies shut the Western Force out in Perth to go second on the ladder. Another huge round of Super Rugby, and it keeps getting better and better. It gets better and better. We're absolutely loving it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this round. What was your match of the round? Who was your player of the round? The try of the round? Who did well for you in fantasy? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. So before we jump into the reviews of the games, remember there's only 4 games this week. We'll have a look quickly at the table. So Chiefs still sitting on top nicely at 41 points. Massive win for them over the Crusaders. With Brumbies beating the Western Force so convincingly, they jump up into second on 39 points. Crusaders at 37. Queensland Reds at 32. Obviously a big win there over the Waratahs. Blues go up again from 6th to 5th. They're on 27 points. And the Hurricanes round that off on 26 points. Moana just outside of the top 6. Waratahs there as well. And those guys, oh man, it's almost at a stretch now if they can make it. There's 2 regular rounds left. No, 3, sorry. So round 14, 15, and 16. And you better start winning games, man. All of them, spots are still up for grabs. And how good has the season been this year? It's been fantastic. Absolutely love it. Where's your team sitting? Have you given up on this year already? Is your team, are you in it? Are you going to make it? Is your second team in it? Always got to have a second team. We'll get into around the ground. So Fiji and Drua versus the Blues in Fiji. Very, very disappointing outing for Drua. They only scored their first points was in the 74th minute, I think it is. Not good for the Drua, not good for the Fiji and Drua faithful that went out to watch the game. Tough, man, tough. The Blues just shut them out. Their forwards get into their work early and throughout the game, as they always do. I did think in patches, the Fiji and Drua were defending their asses off, especially in that first half. A lot of stuff, a lot of attack, a lot of phases was thrown at them. But you have to hold it for the full 80. And against a quality side like the Blues, that is tough, man, especially when their forwards can just go on and on and on. Fiji and Drua's discipline, a problem again. Yes, probably off the back of pressure from the Blues, but it just allows the Blues to just control tempo, work their way down the field and just cruise into the game. And it's so much easier if you're on the opposing side, your opponent is just giving away penalties. You can, like I say, you can predict the tempo of the game, slow it down, speed it up, and you can just play whatever suits you. Makes it so much harder for the team that's giving away those penalties. I thought Hoskins Sotutu was fantastic. Strong carries, good link between backs and forwards. He did really well. He was 10 carries, 66 meters gained, 5 defenders beaten, 1 try assist. Lovely, lovely there. I love the bit of play from Beauden Barrett to set up a try. Man, collects up and under, spins out of the tackle, a little grubber collects, a little chip kick, they get the ball back, shift it out wide and score on the other side of the field. Man, he's 34, 35 and doing stuff like that. Crazy, man. Skills, elite. Love it from Beauden Barrett. But just, not good from Fiji and Drua. Good for the Blues as they head closer. I mean, they are in playoff contention now. They just, at the back end or the business end of the season, doing really well. And that's kind of what you want. A shaky start to the season, which is not what they wanted, but coming into their own in the back end of the season, exactly what you want. So well done to the Blues. Been copying it lately from the fans, from haters, from everyone involved. But good on them, man, because they're playing quality footy now. We head over to Waratahs versus the Reds. 21-28. The Reds won. The Waratahs lost. Waratahs' first loss at home. I'll say that like they come out firing. They were very, very physical. Waratahs were dominating contact areas, tackles, rucks, carries, very, very strong. I thought Charlie Gamble was a man possessed, a man on a mission. He was, I think 23 tackles, 3 turnovers, like the collisions the guys were having. It was test level intensity, physicality. Waratahs just couldn't round it off. They had everything there. Yes, Suali'i going off early, which looked like it was a bad head knock. Friendly fire, knee to the jaw. Hopefully nothing too serious there. But Reds, just like the Waratahs come out firing, score 2 tries early on in the first half, and then allow Reds to come back. Like, not saying necessarily allow. Reds are a quality side, so they work their way back into the game. But, man, when the foot's on the throat, keep pushing. Keep going. But, again, quality from the Reds. Missed opportunities as well from the Waratahs just before halftime. They go in for a try to get maximum points instead of the 3 points, and then lose the ball. Obviously, then a missed opportunity there. I did think the Waratahs subs were immense when they come on. So Tongan Thor, Taniela Tupou, and then Vailanu, he was really, really good. Massive impact and strong when they came on. Obviously not good enough. The Reds always seem to just stay in the game, and that's quality sides. That's what they do. It's like irritating, like a fly at a barbecue. Just everywhere you're swatting. They just keep coming back. This Reds team, they keep staying in it, and they win it late. It was the 78th minute. They didn't lead any time throughout the game except for the 78th minute. They win it right at the end. A almost length of the field try. Lockie Anderson scores in the corner, and they win it. And that's quality teams come up with plays like that when it is needed, and they win those games. And that's where the not so quality teams need to learn from those teams. And it's hard. It's hard. Super Rugby's tough, but that's why the Reds are in the top 5 and Waratahs are not. And Reds showed that this weekend. Tough one there for Waratahs. Need to start winning games. You only got 3 left. Need to start winning games. Moving on, Crusaders versus Chiefs, 19-35. Chiefs put their foot down. Top of the table clash, and Chiefs travel to the Crusaders and say, this is how it's done. We are the real deal this year. 3 times, or the past 2 seasons, they've been in the grand final, in the final, and have come short. Will this year be their year? Can the Chiefs, they're definitely showing it. They're top of the table. They're doing everything right in the regular season. When it gets to the playoffs, when it gets to that finals, can they do it? They're showing they can do it now. They definitely can. D-Mac back in was an absolute menace. Try assists, tries, kicking goals, directing, doing his thing. Their forwards showing up. Their subs, Tokia'o, Samapeni, Finau, outstanding. All Blacks Bolter, Leroy Carter, outstanding. Try and catch him. Down the edge, try and catch him. Wallace Atiti coming into his own now. Try and stop him. Man, everything's looking good so far for the Chiefs. I think they are the real deal this year. I called them at the preseason or the preview of the season that Chiefs were going to get it done this year, and they're definitely looking that way for sure. Definitely a game of 2 halves, this one. Crusaders come out firing in the first half, defended like absolute Trojans, ton of tackles, turn the ball over, turn the momentum, and then go and score their tries. Hope Will Jordan is okay. I think it's come out that it was an MCL injury. Could be a couple of 4, 5, 6 weeks. Hope he is all right. Please, the rugby gods, shine down on Will Jordan. Everyone wants him out playing. A huge turning point for me in this game was Shooter Stevenson's 50-22 that then ended up in a line-out, and a couple phases after that, Damien McKenzie scores. big plays from your big players in these big games. And that's what changes it. That's what changes the momentum. You score off the back of that. Team tails are up. Let's go. We apply the points, we apply the pressure, and then you end up winning these big games. How good. Damien McKenzie was fantastic as well. Like I said, he was 1 try, 3 conversions, 3 penalty goals, 20 points. Fantastic. And then Leroy Carter. Oh, man, that try. Holy. That was fantastic. I thought Wallace Atiti was really good as well. It's good to see him back. It was his first start of the season. 1 try, 22 carries. 22 carries? Holy. 2 defenders beaten, 6 tackles and 1 turnover. How good from Wallace. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. And then last game, Aussie Derby, Western Force versus the Brumbies in Perth, 14-33. Brumbies get the job done. Rugby gods again. Noah Lolosio injured. I hope he's all good. Oh, so many injuries this weekend, man. Brumbies also just starting to come into their own, man. Owning what they're good at, and that's bullying you up front. Strong, physical, good set piece, good scrum, good line out, strong carries up front, and then let their backs do the work out the back. Let them score those nice tries. Let the forwards give you that front foot ball, and then backs do their thing out wide. When you got guys like Tom Wright, Len Ikitel, Corey Toole, Muirhead, like all these guys out the back, let them, Sapsford, let them do their thing. Give them front foot ball and then give them the ball. How good. I thought while Nola Lucio went off, I thought Meredith did well when he come on, directed the play well, good link between forwards and backs, good option taking, good kicking out of hand, out from the tee as well. Didn't overplay his hand. Really smooth operator, and he did really well. I thought Tom Hooper was good. Very diverse player. He can play in the lock. He can play anywhere in the back row. Definitely see him in the Wallabies setup. He was 1 try, 21 carries, 7 tackles. And then Corey Toole playing his way into the Wallabies. Has to be. Week in, week out, getting better and better. So strong, so fast, and so deceptively strong as well. Really good in contact. And for me, has to be in the Wallabies setup. He was 1 try, says 13 carries, 3 defenders beaten. Surely size doesn't matter here, man, because he's fast, he's strong, and he's showing week in, week out, he can get the job done for you on the wing. Try scoring ability through the roof, man. Get him in the Wallabies setup. And Brumbies just shut the force out. They go second on the log, finding their feet come the business end of the season, and they always seem to do that. The Brumbies do. Can they go further in the knockoff stages, though? That's the big question. And that's it. It was only 4 games this round. Like I said, what was your match of the round? Who was your player of the round? Who did well for you in fantasy? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Bye.